Whose voice and whose information? In this video, we will reflect upon whose voice and whose information are listened to. Dr. Liam Berriman from the University of Sussex research team discusses how information and voice are recorded within case records and the ethical considerations around how we bring a variety of voices into these records. Some of the key talking points include how case records relatedly concern many people and the redaction of voices within records.
This example comes from thinking about who information belongs to when we think about children's records, and again arises from some of the research that we've been doing and things that we've been hearing from practitioners about their thinking about what kinds of things they're putting into records, how they're compiling them, and recognizing that often in many cases a case record is not just of a single individual, but also relatedly includes many other people who are part of that person's life. So in a young person's record, that potentially including many other significant adults whose voices will also appear in that record. And so although a case record may be thought of as being a record belonging to or attached to one individual, it's also relatedly very closely connected to many others who will have featured within that record at various points. And things that we've heard that kind of present dilemmas around thinking about who is this record for include the idea that many records now are written prospectively for the idea that the child might see a record in later life. And so in what way is that narrative being crafted within the record of writing for them, but when there may be many other voices being woven into that record? And then relatedly, at a later point, if as a young adult, if someone is requesting that record, potentially not necessarily receiving the whole version of it because of the fact that it's not just a record of their life, but also potentially contains many other voices which cannot be included and may be heavily redacted. And so we heard from practitioners who were concerned about, how useful that record might be to them in the future when so much might be missing or cut away. And so concerns about both what is happening in the present, about how that record is being created and curated, and then what might be its future in terms of and who it might be used by in the future.
Take a moment to reflect. Consider examples from your own organisations and practice. What steps would you take to understand the variety of voices that are contained within a case record and the implications of recording them?